Have you ever found yourself binging Netflix instead of finishing that important project? Well, you are not alone, and today I want to share a few tips to stop procrastinating, and I want to share the reasons why we tend to procrastinate. So let's dive in and take back our time. The number one reason that I want to talk about is the fear of failure. And I think what you can do when it comes to the fear of failure is you need to change your perspective about fear. You need to know that if you are starting something new, you are definitely going to be scared. You're definitely going to be an amateur in that you're not going to be perfect. So just embrace being imperfect and know that you're going to probably fail, but you need to just keep going and know that even when you succeed in that one thing that you have been fearful of, you will be encouraged to start something new. So fear will always be there. You just have to push through that and keep going. And also what you can do for yourself to eliminate the fear of failure is to practice. So let's say that you are scared of making a presentation at work, right? So if you're scared of making a presentation because you feel like you might freeze and forget your words, the best thing that you can do for yourself to eliminate that fear is to practice what you're going to say. So practice, do your research, and know and make sure that you know what you are talking about, in that research. So just know that the fear will always be there, especially when you're doing something that you have never been done before. Okay, the second thing that I want to share that causes procrastination is decision fatigue. So how do I overcome this? So for me, I love planning. I love a structure in my life. So on Sundays, I usually prepare for the following week. I don't always do this, but I try as much as I can to do it. And when I do it, I find that I usually have a productive week. Okay, so on Sundays I do meal preps, I do ironing, I decide what clothes am I gonna wear for the following week, I write down my goals for the following week. So when you do this, you free yourself from making a decision in the morning, like for example where you think, what am I gonna wear today? And also for me, this really works well at the gym. So I know that, for example, on Mondays I'm going to do leg day, and I know that on Tuesdays I'm going to do a back. I know that on Wednesday I'm going to do boxing. I know that on Thursday I'm going to do Pilates, and I know that on Friday I'm going to do swimming. So for me, having a structure in my life, it really helps. So I would advise that you try that, having a structure, planning ahead and knowing what exactly are you going to do. And also I think this helps even with the morning routine. If you're someone who wants to try and wake up early in the morning, you need to know what are you going to do when you wake up, because there's no point in waking up at 5 a.m. and not knowing what am I going to do. So if you can put a structure and say, okay, when I wake up, I'm going to maybe meditate, and then after that I'm going to pray. After that I'm going to maybe do breath work. After that maybe I'm going to journal. After that maybe I'm going to start working on a project that is really important to me. So just have a plan of what you're going to do, and that will really help you when it comes to decision fatigue. Okay. The next one is the lack of motivation. So when it comes to this, I think it's really important to set intentions for everything that you do in life. So for example, if you have an important project, ask yourself, why do I want to do this? Why is this important for me? And if your why is strong enough, you will get the courage to do that. For an example, for me, I know that I need to take care of my body. I need to go to gym. I need to eat clean as much as I can. I need to drink water. I need to do regular checkups at the doctors. I just need to take care of my body. Why is this important for me? For me, it's important because I love my family. I love my kids. I want to live more healthy years. I want to be able to chase my kids and hopefully even chase my grandkids when I'm old. I want to have strength. I want to have energy to do all the things that I love with my family. So you need to have a very strong why as to why you are doing something. And the stronger your reason is, the more motivated you will be to just keep going. Okay, so just decide for yourself. Also, if you don't do what you want to do, what are the consequences of not doing what you need to do? For an example, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, what is at stake? What how is that gonna inconvenience you or your life or your family? Okay. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is you also need to just reward yourself. So the reason why also you are not motivated to do a project is because you don't reward yourself after doing something that is great or something that is amazing for yourself. So especially when you're trying something new, I would highly recommend that you reward yourself. I remember when I started going to gym, and I started in winter, so it was really cold. It was difficult for me to even wake up and go to gym. But what I would tell myself, that after gym I'm going to just sit in the sauna for maybe 15 minutes. For me, that is a great reward. And it's not just a great reward, it's also helping for my body. Or I would say, okay, I'm going to buy myself dark chocolate, which is also good for me. Or I would say maybe I'm going to take a nap in the afternoon. So find a reward that is going to work for you. And I always say to my friends that when you are rewarding yourself, don't reward yourself with something that is going to take you back. For an example, let's say that you've been trying to eat clean. Don't reward yourself with KFC zinger wings, because that is going to put yourself that is going to set yourself back. So reward yourself with something that is nice, that you really enjoy, but something that is still good for you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I really love reading your feedback. I hope this has been informative. Have a great day. Until next time. Goodbye.